Google Gemini. It's supposed to be Google's answer to ChatGPT, but is it a rival? Is it a useful product? Or is it just another overpriced subscription? Well, I've spent some time testing it, poking it, and occasionally shouting at it. And here is what I found. Now, before I melt in this humid British heat, let's talk about the good stuff, because there is some good stuff. Google Gemini is fast, and I mean fast. Whether you're summarizing a blog or an article, or translating some text, or maybe even you're holding a live conversation, its response time is fast. Another thing I love about Google Gemini is that it doesn't feel like you're talking to a robot. Information isn't overwhelming or over technical. It just feels like a natural conversation. Great if you're looking for a quick Q&A, a quick summary of something, or just a casual chat to find out some information. In short, it can be great for simplicity and speed. And then there's Gemini's live camera feature. Point your phone at a sign or a menu or anything with text on it, and it can read and translate it in real time. You can even point it at objects like cars, plants, fish, you name it. It can see and identify what's in front of you.
What's this skinny building doing in my neighborhood?
It's a street light, not a building.
When it works, it feels like magic. And another thing to note is that it also works on iPhone. Yes, a Google product working outside of its walled garden. Very noteworthy. Google Gemini blends seamlessly into Google's ecosystem, which is a huge win if you're already using some of their products. For example, it's integrated into Google Maps. All of its sources are backed by information from Google search results. It can tell you information about the current YouTube video that you are watching. It can create complex spreadsheets in a matter of seconds. Need to find some information in a file? Well, Gemini can search through all your documents in seconds. It can even locate an email in your Gmail and draft a response. It's these differences that make Gemini a bit more of a productivity powerhouse than just some AI chatbot. Please bear in mind that to gain access to all these features, you will need to purchase a subscription package from Google One. Now, yes, there is a free trial version available, and it's okay, but the features are limited, but you can get some serious mileage out of it until you have to pay for your full plan. But then there's the rest of it, the bad stuff. This is where Google Gemini starts to feel a little less magical. You see, in live conversations, it lacks great memory recall, which is quite frustrating, especially when you're trying to build upon earlier prompts. Its accuracy isn't always 100%, it overcomplicates simple prompts, and it is way too nice, especially when it doesn't need to be. The information is generalized, especially when you're talking about nuanced topics. It lacks brilliance in creative writing. And sure, no AI is perfect, but when you're paying up to £235 a month, you expect something a little bit better than that. And yes, there are 9 different subscription packages available. And then there's VO3, Google's AI video generation tool. I'll be honest, it's a bit disappointing from my own research. It's nothing like the polished examples that you see online. It's kind of like ordering a burger off a takeaway menu versus what you get in the bag. Technically accurate, but a bit disappointing. Now, let's talk about that live camera feature again. Yes, it's pretty cool, but overall, it's just a bit naff. It can sometimes overcomplicate or confuse or just completely get wrong what it's looking at. Doesn't work well when the signal's not great either, and it doesn't integrate into third-party apps. So if you're using something like Meta's Ray-Ban glasses or Apple's Vision Pro, then forget about trying to have Google Gemini in there. And if all of that wasn't bad enough, I then found this little number tucked away in Google's terms and conditions. Humans review some saved chats. Interesting. Please do note, be careful what you now share with Google Gemini, because you never know who's reading and looking. So, is Google Gemini worth it? Well, overall it's pretty good. For simple tasks and requests, it can give you those. It has a cool and interesting live camera feature that will definitely go somewhere. And I often find myself jumping into a live conversation with it when I need a quick answer and a response. It's the fast, punchy response times with fairly accurate information that I like about Google Gemini. And then there's the other side of the coin. There's the clunky video generation, the patchy memory recall, and the endless amount of subscription tiers. Now, I currently pay £18 a month for mine, which I feel like is quite expensive for what I'm getting. Never mind £235 a month. That's just ridiculous. Ultimately, Gemini to me feels like a good product, but it's not great. It's not quite there yet, but all the foundations for what's to come with the future of AI, and especially Google Gemini, is definitely there. For you personally, I'd maybe recommend holding off until a future Gemini update comes, but if you want to check it out for yourself, you're more than welcome to. Another thing which I found a little bit difficult to integrate in this video, but definitely needs addressed, is Google's AI dominance over the entire landscape. As of recording this video, Google just launched Doppel, which is an AI generational video tool to make you wear fashion garments to see what you'd look like in different products. Great. The only downside to this is that it has now just eradicated any other small AI startup which was trying to build within this niche. And it doesn't just stop there. The video generation tool, the live talk, the camera features, and everything else that Google is doing, they have endless amounts of resources and money to pile into these things to build fantastic and great products, but ultimately they will just create a larger monopoly in the digital arms race that we're currently in. Yeah, that's where we're at. In this video, I do apologise because I haven't showcased any of the features live. Oh, fuck. Sorry, there was a wasp on my hand. I haven't showcased any of the features live on here because I'm thinking of doing a part 2 of this where I put different AIs to the tests to see which ones I can break, which ones give me the best results, response times, etc, etc. I have linked below to a great video from Mr. Who's the Boss, who does a brilliant, fantastic side-by-side comparison of these different AI tools in live conversations. This may be something I'll do in the future, but for now, let me know your thoughts on Google Gemini in the comments down below. Let's open a discussion and let's get the fuck out of here before I get bit by a horsefly. Thank you. Goodbye.